Hi everyone, it's Sheila and welcome to my channel, Having Fun with Fashion Over 50. On my channel, I like doing unboxing and try-on videos from clothing subscription services. So if you like those kind of videos, please consider subscribing down below. I would love to have you join me. And for my returning subscribers, thank you and welcome back as always. Now for today's video, I have a little something different for you guys. I have a get ready with me video. And the funny thing is I've already done this video. But as I was editing it, I realized I deleted this whole intro. Whoops. So this is me redoing the intro. So with that said, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Here we go. Let me tell you what I've already done. After I work out in the morning, I get ready. I wash my face. I use Noxzema. This is what I use. I know there's a lot of fancy brands out there. I've tried other ones and I don't hate them. This is just the one I always go back to. And I figured if it's been around this many years and I love it, I'm not changing. So I wash my face every morning with this one, and I use the moisturizing one because I have very dry skin. Okay, so after I do that, I do not put any anti-aging ointments on during the daytime. I do all my anti-aging stuff at nighttime. So during the day, I start with this Ambi Fade Cream. This helps with dark spots. So I put this on first to try. I've been using this stuff for like 10 years. And I just love it. If they ever stop making this, I think I'll just cry. But this is supposed to help with dark spots and, you know, any discoloration we get. And as you get older, it happens. Okay, and then I put my moisturizing cream on. This is the same as Pond's, but I'm very particular about my lotions, and I will pay good money for good lotions. I love Pond's, but this is one case where I can go a little bit cheaper, and I feel it is just as good as Pond's. Pond's is like $5 for a tub this size, and I can get this at Walmart's for under $3, and it's the Equate brand. And like I said, I am very picky, but I will save money where I can. And this product is just as good as Pond's, so I buy this. Okay, and then I finish up with my sunscreen and one more moisturizer. This is my Olay. This one I have not found a generic for. I love this. And this has the SPF 15. Okay, so that's where I am right now. Washed my face, have my moisturizer cream on. Now I'm gonna start, I just recently got this like, I think 2 months ago. This is a glossy, hold on, let me get my glasses on. This is Glassy Skin Balm, and this is a moisturizer, a primer, and everything all in one, and I'm really loving this. So I'm gonna go ahead, since this is a primer, I'm gonna go ahead and apply this and then give it a couple minutes to dry. Here is what the lotion looks like. And another thing, you'll see that I use my hands quite a bit. I feel my hands are a tool as good as any brush, so I do use my hands. And since I like this stuff so much, I go ahead and apply it on my neck too. I figure it can't hurt. But I do use brushes and sponges, but I feel my fingers are the most important tool. And a lot of people don't use their hands as much as I do, so you will see me using my hands a lot. But this is the way I have learned to apply stuff more than sponges. And you know, once you know what you're doing, it's hard, you know, like what's the saying? You can't teach an old dog new tricks. That's kind of how I feel. Okay, and then on my eyelids, I have this hard candy eyelid primer. So I'm gonna go ahead, since I already got my face primer on, I'm gonna put my eyelid primer on. And like I said, guys, I probably do a lot of things wrong, but this is the way I do it. Okay, got that on. Now I'm just gonna give it a minute to dry. Okay, I'm giving it a minute to dry and to set into my pores. So now I'm ready to start with my foundation. Now the foundation that I love is this. This is probably my everyday go-to, most favorite foundation. This is Revlon Full Coverage and it's in the color Buff. Now like I said, I use my hand, so this is the way I do it, so just go with me. Smear a little bit here, a little bit here, a little bit here. And then I rub my hands together and rub it all in. Okay, I just have to put my glasses on for a second, do a quick look here, make sure I got it in pretty good. Okay, that's it for my foundation. I will touch up later when I get close to being done. But first things first is I always start with my eyes, and I just use a translucent powder, just your regular everyday translucent powder, nothing special. And I just rub this on my eyelids. Yeah, I just feel like it helps apply the eyeshadow a little bit better. All right, and right now I'm in between two palettes for my eyeshadow. This is my go-to favorite. This is Urban Decay Naked, but as you can see, I am down to two basic colors, which these are fine. These are probably the two I'm gonna use. This is Frisk, and the dark one is called Primal. So that's probably gonna be the two I try. But I also I just got this in my last Look Fantastic box, and this is a sleek palette, and I like this one color right here, so I might also use that. So I don't know, we're gonna see as I go along what I end up liking and doing. All right, so first I'm gonna start with my eyeliner. I always line the top of my eyes, and I also got this, I think I got this in my first Ipsy bag, or it could have been, yeah, it was Ipsy. Okay, so what I do is I just hold my eye, and I don't worry about getting perfect because I use another little tool and it will smudge it in and make it better. I just try to lay the basic down. Right, where's my little hickey-ma-dig, my little blender? This is what I use right here, this tip, and I just rub it in there and it just softens the edges. And this is just my everyday look here. All right, now with that, as you can see in my eyes, right here in the center of each eye, I never can get the eyeliner right in there. But I don't worry about it because when I put my mascara on, it covers that part up. And I don't want to go in there with the eyeliner. That will drive me crazy. So I just let the mascara fix that part. Okay, so I'm going to go in with my Urban Decay Naked Palette. And I'm going to apply this first in the crease. All right, and then on the outer edge right here, I'm going to go in with the darker color and just blend it in right there. And then don't worry, I'm going to be blending and fixing it all in a minute. Okay, now I get this big old fluffy brush and try to blend all that in together. Well, I don't think I'm going to use my other palette. This seemed like it covered pretty good. Maybe I'll save that for another video. Let me go in with just a little bit more. Okay, and then I'm just going to go in with the highlighter towards the inner parts of my eye. See, this is where like I can do my hand better. All right, now let me blend it real quick again. Then I'm gonna do my eyebrows. And for that I got this at the Dollar General store. It is the Believe, let me see what color this is. This is the Believe Brow Defining Pencil in Ash Brown. On one side it has a little brush and then the pencil on the other side. So what I do is I start more in the middle of my eyebrow. Well, I should actually brush it out first. Then go in a little bit more towards the front. Keep brushing. Fill in any little gaps that I see. And do that on this side too. Now, like I said, this is just my everyday look. I'm not doing primer and all that stuff, or contouring and concealer and all that. This is just what I do every day. The bottom right here, just in the corner, I'm gonna put a little shadow down there just to define the corner a little bit. Yeah, maybe I will use some of this. This is the new one that I just got. Let me just add a little bit right there. I'm just curious how that will look, or if it's too dark. Okay. Gotta be careful, it goes really dark. Okay, now I have two mascaras, and the reason I have two mascaras is because my main mascara, which I just recently fell in love with, this is the Thrive Cosmetic Mascara, and it's like a tube lash extension mascara. But my oldie but goodie is just a CoverGirl, I forget what this is called, CoverGirl Lash. It's just in this green tube. I put this on first because I found someone made a comment to me in one of my comments that they don't like this because it flakes off. And after I started wearing it a little bit, I did kind of find that to be true. So what I have started doing, and it seems like it's working pretty good, is I put my CoverGirl on first. Just a very thin layer, almost like a primer, you know, like you would on your face. So I put this on first and I let it dry in just a real thin layer. And when I do that, it seems like the Thrive does not flake off. Now in between this, I definitely let this dry completely. I just get in there at the root. Okay, now that's it. Now I will let that dry. Okay, and as I let that dry, what I do now is I just put a little bit more concealer on my face. I feel it just cleans up any, I don't know, eyeshadow that might have got on my face and gives me a nice good palette again from touching my face and, you know, playing with my eyes. Okay, now while I'm letting my eyelashes dry, I go ahead and put my lip liner on and lipstick. And I just recently got this too, and this was like $2 at the Family Dollar. On one side it has a lip liner, and on the other side it has a lip pencil, or one side's a lip liner and this is the lipstick. I got too dark of a color really for me, but I found that if I go really light, it works pretty good. But I'm gonna go back, and they had like 4 more shades. So I'm going to go back and get another shade of this. But for right now, this is the one I have. So I'm gonna line my lips. Oops, I got my lips lined. Now I'm just gonna go in. And since it's more dark than I like, I keep it light and just put a little bit on and then smear the color in. And I feel that works pretty good. And I have lip gloss somewhere, and this is, just finish off with a little bit of lip gloss. I really like it though. I'm not the biggest fan of this color, but I like the product. I like how it applies, and I like the liner and the lipstick all in one easy, convenient tube. Okay, so now what I do to finish up, I got my foundation back on, my finishing coat, and I just put a little bit of the Olay sunscreen on. I feel it gives it a nice dewy texture, especially since I have very dry skin. I don't want to rub all my foundation off, but I just want to blend it together. All right, Now what I do is, now that my mascara has had a chance to dry, I'm going to go in with the Thrive mascara. Oh man, what was on there? I'm gonna go in with the Thrive mascara and put the final coat of mascara on. I really love this stuff. I try to stay more on the outside when I'm putting this on. Okay, so let me go ahead and get this one done. It's good that they make the lashes so long, but a bad thing about this is I wear glasses and it makes my lashes so long that my eyelashes actually rub into my glasses. So it's good and bad, you know? But I mean, yeah, see, I put a little bit too much. I like to keep it more on the outside, but you know, this is the way it goes sometimes. Okay, now I'm going to put my blush on, and this is my favorite. I'm waiting for a new product. It's supposed to be in the mail today, but I gotta get my makeup on. This is the Milani, and it's called Beauty Touch, and it has a lot of different shades in there, and I just love this. Right now I don't like it because, as you can see, I use it quite a bit, and when it gets down to this, I don't like the consistency. It doesn't go on as well. But I also just received this in my Ipsy bag, so I'm going to try to blend these two blushes and make a halfway decent blush on my face. So let's see how this goes. This was in my last Ipsy bag, and I think it was called Space Case. Okay, but I'm gonna start with this one first. Oh, that's not too bad. Put a little bit of Space Case, see what happens. I don't want to go too dark. Okay, so let me put my glasses on, see if anything needs any blending. But that's basically it, guys. This is just my everyday look. I'm not a professional. This is just a person, everyday lady who puts her makeup on, and this is my routine. Okay, but with that said, if you're liking these videos, please click the like and subscribe button down below. And until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.